My name's Neil. I'm the manager and co-owner of G. Kelly's Pie and Mash shop here in East London. We're a traditional pie and mash shop, so famous for jelly deals and liquor, which is parsley sauce. We were founded in 1939 by a guy called George Kelly. George Kelly married my great aunt, didn't have any kids, ended up with my grandfather, so that's how I'm here today. Pie and mash is still really popular, even though it's been going for 80 years. We'll still get a queue down the road on a Saturday, especially when there's a West Ham match on. I think there's a lot of interest these days with the history and the tradition of the product, and maybe a realization that good food can also be simple food, as long as you use good quality ingredients and take care, put the effort into the product. So the pies are made with a team of 3 people on a sort of small artisanal production line, and then we bake fresh all day long. We use a local butcher who sources mostly from sort of East Anglia. All our potatoes are all grown in East Anglia, and they get taken straight from the farms on the back of a lorry to us. It's important that we make everything from scratch. That goes right down to preparing the filling, the meat. The equipment we have in the kitchen, a lot of it dates back to the 1960s, and so it's very mechanical, be in there with a spanner and some oil, maintaining it all. It's a real mix of different stuff. We try and keep up to date where it's going to benefit the product and benefit the people using it. The most important part of the kitchen, apart from maybe the oven, but is the dishwashers, because without clean equipment, we can't do anything. So we actually had a real problem with our old dishwashers. The mash and the liquor is almost entirely starch, and the liquor, actually, my grandmother used to use it as glue. So you can imagine how difficult it is to get off the plates, especially when you're doing 50 covers every 20 minutes. What made me choose the Wexiodisk machine was I met David at the catering show. I was really impressed with the build quality of the machines. It was way above anything I'd seen. So I asked him for a quote. I was very surprised how good value it was as well. So WD6 is very easy to use. Our plates are cleared, and then they are just scraped into the food waste bin, and they're put on a rack, and then they go straight into the pre-rinse machine, and they come out almost clean from that. And then they go into the second machine, which gets rid of any last bits of starch, and then runs a rinse cycle to sterilize it, and then they come out the other side spotless. The installation process was really easy. We used Crystal Tech to install it for us, and they also provide the service. And they got it all up and running in one day, and they were gone by the evening. What I really like about the customer service with Wexiodisk is that you just deal straight with David. He sorts everything out. He will liaise with Sweden with you and liaise with Crystal Tech, who provide the service. And that makes it a lot easier. You don't have reference numbers and anything like that. I'd highly recommend the Wexiodisk machine. It's been fantastic. Our plates have never been this clean.